Hello guys, my name is Naja and I'm officially introducing myself into the YouTube world. I just wanted to share with you my beauty process, my makeup, just start to finish, and answer some questions about myself. I hope you enjoy. I'm just gonna start barefaced and jump into some questions as I do my makeup. So to start things off, I get some brows drawn on, and after I do that, I'm going to go in and prime with the Wet n Wild Cucumber Priming Spray. I'm gonna tap it in with my sponge because I feel like when this gets in the sponge, it really helps blend my foundation better. And now I'm about to go in with some foundation and answer some questions. I am 23 years old and I live in Ada, Oklahoma. It's a small town, kind of close to Texas almost, southeast Oklahoma. And I've lived here all my life. The drag scene here is very obscure. It is very only me. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's only me, but there's not much happening for drag queens down here regardless. There's no clubs, major events, anything like that, so. And then after I have an even layer of foundation on, I go in and highlight with some concealers. And we can probably go ahead to the next question. I started drag about a year and a few months ago. I guess it was about last spring of 2019. I really decided to do my makeup and stuff like in April, and then it was about June that I really had my face figured out. I didn't really go out until like New Year's, and then I didn't perform until this year in February. So I officially pretty much started drag like this year. I like to think like the beginning of 2020 was it, but I had everything in the works like 2019. And then I was going with my setting powder and just go all over my face. Next, I like to contour, and I like to use powders, and I normally like to use my James Charles palette for that, and I go in with this color up here. And while I do that, we can move on to the next question. My first performance was really cool, I thought. It was like a Valentine's Day thing at this punk bar. It was really cool. My friend Sage pretty much got me it, and I lip synced to Little Things by LEX, like a live version of it. And I lived my life. It was great. It was fantastic. I made a lot of money the first go round. Second number, not so much, but it was fine. Altogether, I had a really great time. I haven't really been able to perform live since then because of like coronavirus and stuff like that. But I will record like a lip sync every now and again and post it on my Instagram. So that's pretty much what my drag has become now. And I'm just trying to expand it a little bit. All right, and then I like to do blush, but before I do that, I'm going to bake my face real quick. Yes, I totally forgot to contour my nose, so that is happening immediately. I just really like to get this Y shape going, like, why is she doing that with her brows? All right, moving on to blush, and next question. Nausea comes from wanting, like, a sickening name, and just like a simple name. My boyfriend threw out the idea of nausea one day, and I was just thinking like Naja, just simple to the point. I love that. So that's where it comes from. It's just what I've always stuck with. All right, now's about the time I go in with some highlight. And next question, please. Very feminine, very sexy, very animated, very sickening, very fierce. My makeup is always there. The body will always be there, you know what I mean? Like, I like to make sure everything's polished when it comes to my drag. I like to make sure my hair's right, the makeup's right, the body's right, the outfit's right. You know, just like make sure everything's very clean and put together. Gotta get myself some brows back. Really make sure that they're even. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight underneath my brows, and then I'm going to start on some eyeshadow. Alright, now I'm finally going in with eyeshadow. I'm going to be using my new palette from Kimchi Chic. It's the new one. I'm so excited for it. Here are all the shades. Not quite sure what I'm feeling yet, but we'll get to it. And the next question as well. I would say my drag is, oh my goodness, excuse me. I would say my drag is inspired by like pop stars and just like female musicians just generally. Britney Spears probably being like one of the earliest influences. And then moving on to like later in my life, Alice Glass, I love her so much. And then Ali X, Kim Petras, just women like that. Everything about them and all their styles, I feel like I try to incorporate all of that into my drag. And now I'm cutting my crease, and it's probably like my least favorite thing to do about my makeup. It just takes the longest time for me personally. Oh my god, I fucking drooled. My crease is finally cut, and I'm about to move on to some liner. And while I do my liner, I guess I can answer another question. Violet Chachki, she's high up there. I'm really inspired by her makeup. Like Vander, Von Odd, Meatball, she's really cool. Bitch Puddin, Abora, James Mansfield, I really love her YouTube channel. I really like Trixie. Eva Destruction, she's a really big influence on me, I feel like. I don't know, I just have a lot of drag artists that I really like, and I probably am missing like a lot. Alright, liner is done, and this is where we are right now. I am so close to being finished. Finally moving on to lips, and yes, I love doing my lips. I'm about to overline them. I start with a dark brown, and then that's normally a good base for whatever color I put over it. Do something like that. Alright, I'm gonna slap on a red lip real quick and then do some finishing touches and answer a couple more questions. Y'all, I am doing this shit one-handed. Look at that. The talent, oh my god. The talent portion at the pageant is over with. All the other contestants can go home. Thank you very much. I will take my crown. Wow, let's see if I can do it with the other eye. Dope. For the future of my drag, I hope to see like music in it. I've always been passionate about music and music production. I think it'd be really cool to like, you know, produce music and release it as a drag queen. I want to get over like the discomfort I feel like hearing my voice played back, you know what I mean? And get to recording some songs or some bullshit, that'd be cool. So I see that. I hope to see like a lot of, you know, live performances, or at least some lip sync videos again. I hope to see myself like making more outfits. I finally got a sewing machine and am learning more and more how to sew. Just elevating everything pretty much is what I hope to see for the future of my drag. I just want to keep getting better. I want my name to get out there a little bit more. I just want to be somebody that like people can feel inspired by, you know, because there's a lot of people that I'm inspired by, there's a lot of people that I think are great, and I just want to be that for someone else, you know? They're even enough. And then I like to draw on these little lashes on the bottom. Oh my god, I'm so close to being done. I'm gonna put on these little lashes and then I'm gonna answer my last question. Oh my gosh, she's arrived. Here I am after all this time. Hello, yes, it's me. Oh my god. And for the last question, any advice that I would have personally is just do anything that you want to. Literally, like, I know that's really vague, but there's a lot of ideas that I had that I didn't do just because I didn't think that they would turn out great. But once I said fuck it and just like experimented and stuff like that, that's how I developed my drag and my personal like style and all that kind of stuff. So don't be afraid to experiment, do what you want to. It's okay to take critiques, but don't full on listen to what other people have to say. Like other people don't have to get your vision for you to fully do what you want to do. If you're gluing down your brows, make sure that they are brushed straight up and fully coated in glue. And that's about it. Yes. And I think that's all for questions and stuff like that. I'm gonna put my wig on, and I don't know about an outfit, but we'll see what happens. I'll cut back to that. All right, and this is the final result. Oh, I feel so stunning. And this is my beauty process. This is my signature look pretty much. I like to have my very high arch pelican wing handlebar eyebrows. I like to have a very defined cut crease, and then these two little spikes on the bottom, blush on my nose, highlight on my face. Just, this is it. This is my fantasy, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll have some more content to come. Thank you so much.